We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, a notable matchup of... Now to the plate, Eric Sogard. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for
Milwaukee. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The third baseman, Eric.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third, the right
in his
fielder.
Christian Yelich. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
1 and 2. There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. In now the Brewers DH, Keston Hiura. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Hernan Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1 and 4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs home.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
3-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. He waits. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The shortstop.
In now, Javier Baez. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a second run is across. Throw won't get him.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Scorched to third. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness. That was a highlight reel effort.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short.
Turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding in, Omar Narvaez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubs. Not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
The first baseman, number 12.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. In there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
And that misses inside 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Ball
To
2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Still 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Grounder down the line at third. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now in the box, Orlando Arcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And a slow curveball in there for strike two.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Rizzo is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. A ball and no strikes. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter number
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jed Jerko. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2 out, nobody on.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo.
44. Anthony.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And he takes ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he
That's
watches
outside.
one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1.
got
Off
a
the
ball,
plate,
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
In now, Justin Smoke, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Nope, that's a
And
ball.
low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard. Foul. Pitch is popped up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Here's Javier Baez. He sets up. Lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Baez.
No balls and a strike to count. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you get it up front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the
Ready for
designated
another
hitter,
chance? Jason
Jason.
Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays
Count
off
1-0.
1-0. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Kipnis stands at second with 2 gone. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Danger avert. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last
the
at
center
bat.
fielder, number 6, Lorenzo
Cain, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
now batting. The shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Eric Sogard.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll look.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
That's
2-1. Oh, a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
2 strikes.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Jerko is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Perez is off at first with 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside. That's the ball.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working on the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1 on to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Corbin Burns enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And there's one away.
The batter, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Avisail Garcia will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Avisail Garcia goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. On its way is pitch number 75. In there, 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo.
The center fielder, Lorenzo King.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Here's the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still tied 3-3. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Line to the right side. Yelich is there. 2 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out against
the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Digging in, Eric Sogard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games. Back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Now batting. Second base.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Jerko. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, David.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ball 1, no
Ball
strike.
1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Hard hit ball to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right into the shift. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Now batting, Wilson Contreras. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys, a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Rizzo, the runner at no contact there, and it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Jerko is there as he makes the catch, and stepping up to the plate, Christian Yelich. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box now, Keston Hiura, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The Cubs are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
No doubt about it. And there's an old saying, it's not the
Narvaez.
Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, Dero, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. High and deep to right. Back goes Hayward to the track. Into the basket, and it's gone. And we've seen 4 round trippers from the Jeremy Jeffress enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Justin Smoke.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. Pitch is high. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
1-1 the count. Garcia, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer. The 1-1. Taken. Strike 2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Popped straight up. Perez is there, and the side is retired. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hey now.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Stride in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. Milwaukee used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win.